Well, hello, welcome to my channel, and thank you for clicking on that button to find out more about what is the number one gold mine in Palia. So here I am running around my garden plot just to show generally how it looks like right now. So if you hang tight, I will show in details of what I plant and how much I make compared to previously where I had 4 apple trees, 4 blueberry plants, 4 chilies, and the rest is tomatoes. What's the difference and why I chose this garden plot? In the meantime, it will do me a great favor if you subscribe my channel as I'm very new and I love to show more about Palia. As you know, Palia has many ways of for you to earn gold. But which one would you choose? And next one is cooking parties, cake parties. I assure you, I am an introvert and I was scared to join cooking party, but I was desperate for gold. So I reached out to paliaparty.com. I'll put into the link of the I'll put in the link in the comments. And then I am very surprised. The cooking parties, most of the communities are very friendly. They are very helpful. So when I first joined this party, I remember just saying hi to everyone and just mention that this is my very first cake party. If you would help me, I will be more grateful. And everyone was so helpful, especially the user game person just beside me. She was like telling me each and every steps what I should do, and just making sure that I don't get left behind. So if you want to join a cookie party or a cake party, just go to the link and make sure you collect either sweet leaves, buy butter, milk, having farm apples. Usually when you're in the lower levels, we don't get apples, so I would highly recommend just collect sweet leaves. And then for the first time, you can join in a 50 cake party, 60 cake parties, and look out for those that states beginner friendly, because so that you don't have to be stressed about it. And then slowly you can join 100, 120, 300. My biggest was a 300 cake party. It was 2.5 to 3 hours long, but I enjoyed it and the money was worth it. So this was how much gold I get from the cake party. And then this is how much I get from sushi party. So sushi party is a bit more tense, because and then you must have sushi recipe to be able to join them. But the money, gold is worth it. Anyway, let's go back to our main focus about gardening. I understand some folks have social anxiety or just feel awkward or scared to join cooking parties. You don't have to. That's the good thing about the Palia game, because you're not forced to do something that you don't like. So I'm gonna show you how to earn gold slow and steady, solo. Like you don't have to join parties or hunting, mining, or cooking party, but still earn lots of gold on your own steadily, but the highest level possible. So I'm using the all in the dine plots, and I at this point my level was level 40. I tested it out for, I think this is my 5th day of gardening. Okay, so here's a screenshot of how much I earned after 7 days of gardening for with apple trees, blueberries, tomatoes, and chilies. So at one glance, I I thought that I'm making a lot of money and I was happily sharing with Reddit account. But I'm gonna show you after this why this is not a good idea. To start off, this is Arenvanya's guide to gardening in Palia. He or she, I'm not so sure. So um she or he put up this amazing guide to gardening in Palia explaining how it works and what will, like days until harvest, days until reharvest, what works and how does it work. And then you can just read through. I'll put in the Google Doc link in the description below. And then from there, from this website, there's this Palia gardening math. And being a math crazy person myself, I went to deep dive into the breakdown of this. But I wanted to make it simpler for those people who hate maths or just want a straightforward answer which one is the best. So I would encourage you to go to Palia Garden Planner first and then put in any jumbled crops or whatever that you wish to give it a try. I actually put into like all rice or all bok choy or all potatoes or even all tomatoes and see the difference between um the gold coins that you will get after a harvest day of 30. You can actually change like how many days you want to see and then make a comparison from there. So I actually made a few comparison and there is a few better or higher amount of gold, but then I'll be spending more watering the plants or digging up the weeds. And I found this is the best option because not only it gives me a high gold income, it also I just need to put in the Hydrate Pro fertilizers on let me see, 5 tomatoes. I actually made a mistake here. I should put the weed preventer on all the bok choys. So you can see the number on the weed prevention will go up. And then from here, did I miss anything? That should be it actually. Yeah. And then from here, oh, I think I need to put on the rice too. Yep. And then from here, you can see water retain 100% and weed prevention 100%. So you don't really have to attend to your garden every single time. All you need to do is just harvest and replant and water the new crops. So it's less working around your garden. I usually just check on it every 6 a.m. of in-game time. And then after that, I'll just let it be. And just FYI, if your garden level is 24 and below, I suggest you invest on feeding the glowworms with apple gems so that you can get the harvest, let me see, the quality up increase fertilizers so that you can get star quality plants every harvest. So right now I'm level 43. I started at level 28 or 29. So by creating this gardening plot, you actually level up in your gardening faster. And then under the crop, I'll show you why I chose pickle for tomatoes, seeds for potatoes, rice seeds, as well as bok choy seeds. It actually gives you the highest goal. So if I were to change it to seed, you see the level has dropped from 140 to 132,000. And then if I go back to jar, and for the potatoes, I change to pickle, it will drop too. So only the tomatoes, you pick the jar, which is pickle. And then the potatoes, rice, and bok choy, you pick the seeds. It will give you the highest goal income. And then let's go into the Palia Garden Excel sheet that I created. So looking at the selling seeds price, bok choy is etc. 88, 64, and 80. So I put in the apple and blueberry as well just to make a comparison. I highlighted it in red, means it's not good. Green is a better option for us. So the reason why I highlighted apple when you make seeds is because you need 10 apples to make one pack of seeds. Even though you're earning 1,050, you'll see why throughout the Excel why it's not a good choice. So price per produce is 120 for potatoes. So at this moment, potatoes is the best choice. And then when you look at the price per seed, yeah, like I said earlier, it's 1050, but you use up 10 apples to make one pack. So let me see. And then harvesting an apple, it takes 12 days plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. Even though you get a high number of like 16 apples minimum per a whole plant harvest, which means you just wait for all 4 harvest time until the tree breaks down. It's not as good as tomatoes. Like tomatoes, you will harvest it every 4 days plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, and then you'll get 2 tomatoes every harvest. And then this is the number of counts for after 30 days. So for bok choy, after 3 days you get 1. So every 3 days you get 1. After 30 days you get 10. I hope I'm explaining this pretty well. I'm pretty good with maths, but I'm very bad at explaining. And then same for rice. You harvest every 3 days you get 1. After 30 days you get 10. Potatoes is every 5 days you get 1. And at the end of 30 days you get 4. So again, tomatoes, every 4 days plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, you get 2, 4, 6, 8. And then at the end of 30 days, you get 24. Apple, after 30 days, you only got 16 because of this. So same with blueberries. After 9 days plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, and then you get 4, you get 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, and then you get 22 in total harvest. So the seed selling is for each let me see, after 30 days, this is the profit you get for each crop. Selling 10 seeds, selling 10 seeds, selling 4 seeds, etc. So if you were to put the same crop on all 9 plots, which is 36 plots, it looks like bok choy gives you the highest amount of profit. And then apple trees, surprisingly, gives you the lowest amount of profit because it takes 9 plots. So if you were to take all the 9 plots, it will become, there's only 9 plants and you have the least profit from there. So that's why I chose these first 4 to plant into my garden plot. I hope I make this clear. Anyway, so I wanted to know about selling pickle. So whether if I should make the produce into pickle or seeds. So again, I'm making a comparison, how much it makes, how much produce it needs to make one pickle. Sorry, got to change that. And then the harvest day is still the same. The plot still the same. And then total harvest after 30 is based on number of seeds. So these are all still the same. And then this is the amount of selling. So one produce equals to one gem. There's no, it's not that, like, it's not like the seeds where, it has different numbers here. But for every particular fruit or vegetables makes you one gem or pickle. So this is the cost, the profit that you'll make. Then based on this, tomato is the highest amount of profit if you pickle it. And then based on the hours of the process time of the preservers to make these jams, apple is taking the longest time to process. When I was making the experiment 1 to 7 days, I had 2 preservers running for my apple jam, the balance of my apple jam. And after 5 days, I'm still not done with my apple jams. Because I don't play every day. I only play at the evening of every weekdays and then over the weekends. So again, based on so why do I choose to pickle jam the tomatoes? So based on these numbers, selling the seeds is higher, but I'm not sure why based on this garden planner, if I were to change the tomatoes to seeds, the cost profit became lower. So I decided to just follow my gut and follow on this garden planner website, and then just choose tomatoes as my pickle jam to sell, and then the rest will be seeds. So here's my experiment on day 1 to 7. So when I started planting, of course I did not count, but I do play on switch just to harvest and replant and water the plants. I don't really count whatever profits or produce it has done. And then from day 2, I had this amount of seeds to sell. 60 bok choy, rice 180. Okay, it doesn't seem so much. Total profit I got from the 3 seeds and 1 pickle is 16,980. But it's only day 2. So day 3 and 4, I did not calculate how much I can profit or sell, but it looks like I increased seeders because how many seeders I had? I had 5 seeders and they couldn't cope because my bok choy, my rice, number of plants keep on increasing, and I do not want to waste on my storage. So I went to purchase more crafter license, and then I added more seeders. So I'll show you later how much seeders I have total. So day 5, my storage starts to be full, and that's when I decided to it's time to sell again. So the day 5 is like, I don't know, it's not double, it's how many times more seeds and jam I need to sell. It's almost double for jam, double for potato seeds, tripled for rice seeds. My bok choy is like 7 times, 8 times, I think. And from that, I had 50,940 gold profit just from day 5. And then day 6 again, I did not count, but I increased my preservers. Not really increased. So I had 3 preservers for just my tomato jam. But I stopped making my apple jam since I'm done with apple jams. And then so I had used up total of 5 preservers for apple jams. And then day 7, I decided to start selling again because my storage is full again. So my seeds total sold for bok choy is 1,470. Rice is 750. So you see, double for rice. Bok choy is double. Potato is almost the same because potato is quite slow, 5 days. my tomatoes doubled because I increased my preservers, I think. And then this is the balance I had, and plus a full garden plot ready to be harvested again. So I took a break from that just to make this video. And from the day 7, I made 87,270 gold profit. So total for that 7 days was 155,190 gold profit, compared to my apple, blueberry, and chili plants, which I made 50,000. That's I didn't know that why I wasted so much time on that, and my gardening leveling up too slowly. But with this, because I'm forever harvesting, I'm leveling up so fast. So I do encourage you, if you don't want to look through into this Excel that I made, it's fine. Just go with your guts. Just choose this Palia garden planner. I actually made a mistake recently, which is instead of putting my rice in between my tomatoes, I actually put my bok choy in between the tomatoes. It's still about 139, 140,000 profit. So I'm good with that. But I'll be using less wheat actually. So let me just show you. If I were to remove my wheat fertilizers, just put back my water. Okay. And then if I were to change my bok choy to my wheats, to my rice. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna just clear everything. And then tomatoes gonna start. So the tomatoes are being put separately. I don't put them in a row because I want to take advantage of their water. You see, they do water retention. So bok choy do weed prevention. So this is my current garden plot right now. So you see, when I put my bok choy, my tomatoes is protected by weeds, and then my bok choy has water retention. So whatever plant is giving out, they are giving out the surrounding. Okay, then after that, potatoes, because I want to have water retention for my tomato as well. So I'm going to put it just below my tomatoes. See? And then at the same time, the potatoes is getting weed protection from my bok choy. Then I put in rice. Actually, the rice gives harvest increase. So whatever plants that is surrounding my rice will actually get an increase in harvest. So that's why I think my bok choy and my tomato has a lot. Okay. Earlier was only 60 something percentage for weed prevention. Now it's 73%. So and then for my water retention, I just need to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I always buy this from Zeki. At the same time, I'm earning Zeki's coins. Same for the weed prevention fertilizer. I buy that a lot more, so that I don't have to keep on pulling on the weeds. Yeah, 100%, 100%. And then I'm earning 139,333 compared to just now was 140,170, I think. So yeah. Okay, and here's me showing how many cedars and preservers I have in total. Okay, so again, this is just a guide or recommendations if you don't like to go cake party or you find that hunting or mining takes too long to earn gold. And then I guess what I'm saying is that this is the best option to earn gold aside to parties. And in when I first started playing, there was recommendations from the older players saying that gardening is the best way to earn gold, and I never actually believe it because I can understand when you first started the game, the gardening is very slow. Like you have limited number of plots and limited number of crops to plant, and then when you get the apple seeds and blueberry seeds, you get excited because it looks like it's giving you a lot of gold, but actually, just go back to basics: rice, potatoes, tomatoes, and bok choy is your best option to earn gold. And based on my experiment, especially if you play every day, going hunting, going mining, going to hot pots, just make sure you come back to your plot at 6 a.m. to harvest and replant, send it to preservers and seeders, and you are on the way to getting lots of gold. Thank you for tuning into my videos, and do give a subscribe, like, and share if you enjoy this video so that I can make more. Thank you.